Hit OK. Now that developer tab is available, right? Now to do this, I'm gonna actually name the cells that are gonna be affected by this action. Anytime a cell is double clicked, I want certain thing to happen. So I'm gonna name the cell my checks. This little box to the left of formula bar is called the name box. And on here, right click and hit view code. I'm going to copy code from somewhere else and put it and change it. And this one, since I already have something like that. And I'm going to go through with you what all those mean. Okay, this says sub is short for subroutine. Worksheet before double click. Leave it as that. If my target intersects or does not intersect or intersects with a range called my checks, I don't need this. This basically says if one of those cells in thing called my checks is double clicked, if the value of the active cell is -1, convert that to 1. Otherwise, make it -1. That's all. Once you have that in, and in that case, you need to save these as a macro enabled. I'm going to call this major FX rates, but save as type should be Excel macro enabled workbook. Save. Okay. Now, double click, see what happens. And now I'm going to do this. If that's equal to 1, Okay. If this thing is one, the dollar amount I give you is the future, and this calculates the present value. But if it is -1, it tells me the future value. I know this is a simple application, but it basically allows you to have an option in your spreadsheet that you can change quickly by double clicking. It's rather powerful. I mean, I use that quite a bit in this spreadsheet, which I'm kind of gonna go over with you guys. This is a general solver thing, and we're gonna use that during the class quite a bit. For example, when we're calculating forwards, exchange rates, swaps of any kind. But a lot of times you have optionalities and you want to be able to change that quickly. For example, when I'm doing this, when I'm setting up the problem, I want a red light so that solver thing doesn't work when I make changes. But if I want solver, stop here today. On Tuesday, we're going to start with chapter 2. We're going to talk about history of different monetary systems, starting with barter, going into gold standards, Bretton Woods, the current exchange rate systems, so on and so forth. It's a nice little history lesson. So come to class having read chapter 2, so then let's have an intelligent discussion. All right, guys? And I'll post these things, including the video, early tomorrow morning. You're going to love this solver thingy.